guys. So I guess this is going to be officially chapter 1 of a year-long vlog series, and I don't know, there's not going to be any kind of like regular schedule when I upload. It's going to be whenever I have time. But for those that know me personally know that I've been talking about working on a home gym of mine for quite a while. So we have 2 barns here on our property. We have one here that usually houses mowers, tools, all that kind of stuff. We have another one over here that really doesn't do much of anything except kind of take out space on the property. So let me flip this camera around, and through this brush here you can kind of see it's roughly about 20 foot by probably 30 to 35 foot in length. I haven't exactly measured it precisely, but you can kind of see back and through there is the door to get in, but I've got to get an axe, machete, and saw and kind of clear all this stuff out. But I'm also going to landscape around the bottom as well. But one of my big keys that I want to do with this, because this is just a classic pole style barn on the inside, is to peel away all this sheet metal, all the corrugated tin, everything like that, and try to find any of the rotted wood that needs to be replaced. But at the same time, what I want to do is make sure that I seal up any holes and rot in the tin, throw away the pieces that aren't usable, and paint it down. I'm really thinking seriously about doing something different with the roof than the corrugated tin. It'll just kind of see what's cost effective. But what I want to do is get it completely sealed in, no spaces kind of up there on the top under the gable where bugs, stuff can fly in, because I want to be able to seal it to where I can cool it, heat it, and everything. I think I've decided I'm going to put soil cement and then put probably rough, the thick rubber barn mats in here for flooring. But I don't know, it's kind of hard to see in there right now. But anyway, this building here from one end to the other is going to be my gym. The equipment that I have right now, I've got my dumbbells and a dumbbell rack, 5 to 50 pounds. I've got a few hundred pounds, about 500 and some odd pounds of plates, Olympic bar, bench. I've got a TRX set up, a punching bag, heavy bag, all that kind of stuff. But I think what I want to do, I want to set up a system in here of some AstroTurf, maybe the entire length, for sled pushes and stuff like that. I'm probably going to put a deadlift platform so I don't have to drop things directly on the mat and directly on the rubber. Try to protect the floor best I can. Also, I'm thinking about creating a separate room in here, because maybe one of these days I'll actually buy a tanning bed and put it in here as well. I am going to try my best to try to find an effective path to run power, just branch off of our meter service, which is on the back side of the house. But and I know I probably should just go diagonally straight across, but I think for wire running purposes it might be easier if I just go from the house, boom, and then 90 degrees over and put a disconnect, a fused disconnect in this building, but enough to run lights and just regular 15-20 amp power for plug-ins, music, fans, stuff like that. But also I'd like to run, make the whole thing maybe like 60 amps, and then maybe put a little fridge and a freezer out here. And of course, if I do end up putting a tanning bed or something like that in here, I am going to need to run a complete 220 service over here too. So that's far off in the future, but for now I want to get this to where it's fully functional. I'm probably going to close off all of the big doors that you see on the sides up there and make this the main entrance. But I'll probably close that off and cut the hole out a little bit bigger and put an actual sealed door right there, but have this the main entrance into the building. You can see there's a few holes and stuff like that I want to seal up and get all this overgrowth done at least 30 inches away from the bottom. Landscape it out, bricks, white rock, all that kind of stuff. But so there it is. So whenever it gets finished, I think it's going to be super, super nice. I honestly can't wait, and I think honestly, as I continue to build it and acquire new equipment, I'm probably going to be looking at that being the basis of my personal training business whenever I'm able to launch it as well. Have enough space to actually train some clients out of there as well. So there it is, guys. Chapter 1, introduction, seeing the exterior of the building. Maybe next week I'm going to get out there and start clearing some stuff around the outside before I can get inside and see what needs to be done on the inside. But I will bring the camera along for that so you can see, space issues and what we're dealing with on the inside. So stay tuned. It's going to be a good time.